Yo, what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Taylor May Rock. You now tuned in to the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, I'm joined by my great co-host.
Yeah. Y'all know the vibes is Beats, Bars, and Faith. Mr. Quick Stud, 86 K Quick in the building. Y'all already know the vibes. It's Thursday, one of my favorite days of the week, aside from Tuesday. Next.
Man, and of course, this is your man, GIMO, aka Non-GMO. I got some shit to say, but I ain't gonna say it just yet. Yeah. All right.
And look at this one all out the loop.
First of all, I'm the Blue Phoenix, you guys. Excuse me. Pardon me. I was feeding the children and I forgot to tell y'all, but I'm here.
They can wait. It's like,
Well, I started cooking late today. I started cooking late today because Anyway, I'm here.
So how's everybody doing this evening, man?
Oh, the villain be good.
Captain Butt. How you feeling, sir?
Listen. Hold up. While we get this shit started, right? While we talking this bullshit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to everybody that's about to join and everybody that watched the bullshit ass Grammys, okay? But this is the one thorn in the side of my foot, okay, with an athletic shoe on that preferably does not give width to a wide foot, okay? Tight fit, irritating, fuck all this shit, right? Hispanic ladies, listen, vatos, my homies, pay attention to your vatas. You dig? Stop giving them fucking SUVs. This is not fucking Mario Kart or bumper cars. I am so sick of rolling up on somebody ready to cuss their ass out, and all you see is their eyeballs. And their head is to the steering wheel. I don't know. Hispanic women, no. Call Lyft. Oh, shit. That's even worse because now you got to call the African. You got to call the pure Nigerians and the fucking. Nah.
They all drive the same.
No, you know what? You know what? Matter of fact, Phoenix, I think you got something to say. Go ahead. I think you got a vent too. That's a good segue. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your shit.
It was about the Uber and Lyft drivers. Now, I remember when Uber and Lyft were black or white folks, maybe a couple of Asians. So, was it last week I was in the Uber? I ain't never bounced this much in a vehicle in all my life. And I was in PG County PG County school buses. And you know, they ain't give a fuck. Every hump, every hole, everything. And then on top of that, he was driving with two hands. I had to give him directions to where I needed to go, but he had GPS going. And he still was making the wrong turns. I just don't. I'd rather walk.
So we do have a couple great people that are guests that are of African descent. You dig what I'm saying? First gen, you know what I'm saying? Half mixed, you know what I'm saying? But let's really talk about this. I really have been venting about this for years, everybody. We have looked at so many films on driving, okay?
What else,
let's put it like this, y'all. Let's put it like this. All of your favorite fucking films show Asians being the killers of driving. They are the number one fucking assassins of fucking driving, right? Has anybody here ever been to fucking San Francisco? I have. Anybody?
I've heard, but I ain't been.
Yes or no?
No.
I said no.
No, Siri was talking to my ear, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yes or no? Everybody, you said no, sir? You said
no.
I have not been to that part of Cali, no.
Okay, you Phoenix?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what. If you think going to fucking Sterling, Virginia is a fucking problem, Alexandria, where some of those are the hubs of Asian fucking human beings that only thing they know how to do is cut your ass off. They know how to get you the fuck out the restaurant and all that shit that they own. Go to San Fran. They can't drive for shit. Asian people can't drive for shit. You know what? Fuck this. I'm feeling real fucking tight tonight. African people can't drive for shit. Indian people can't drive for shit. No, the best fucking drivers are American drivers with mullets and shit. Mullet drivers, and cause black people, we cut it off. If you ain't light skinned, I don't fuck with you. Dark skinned women can't drive for shit. Nope. I had a little angry little blasted ass child jump in front of me today with a fucking half a Camry. And an ignorant dark-skinned dude with a motherfucking Sebring cloth. You can't have a fucking Sebring and drive fast. You trying to race Camaro.
A Sebring?
What in the world?
Yeah, bro. Men should never drive Sebrings. There's so many other cars you can afford other than the Sebring that are totally tolerable. I fucking hate everybody today, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I just took up 20 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
Well, I do have something to talk about. Now, first, before I dive too deep, I would like to give acknowledgement and congratulations. So, firstly, for those who keep up with basketball, big congratulations goes out to LeBron James. He is now the all-time highest scorer, so on and so forth. Just broke the record. So, firstly, let's give the dude his flowers. You did that, broke yet another record. Congratulations. Now let my fandom show. I support LeBron James not just because he's a great player, but he is now a team member of my favorite team, the LA Lakers. Now, I'm very upset right now because he scored enough points to break that record, but he ain't scored enough to win the game. Not just him, everybody on the team ain't scored enough. I'm very upset, okay, that my team did not win the game. Now, y'all remember way back, let's take a trip back to the Space Jam days, where MJ got crossed up for the first time by AI. Everybody just saw Superman bleed for the first time. He got crossed up. MJ got his ankles broke slightly. But guess what? MJ came back and won the game still. And got a ring that year. And there is no ring in the foreseeable future this year for us. And I'm highly upset about it. I'm mad as hell. I just got to vent. Because y'all celebrating my man King James good. But we still ain't win the game. I'm a fan of the Lakers first, and we did not win a game we should have won. My bad. Let me get off my soapbox. Shout out to King James, but damn, you didn't. We didn't win. We didn't win.
That's why I root for shitty teams like this.
Nah, hold on. No. Because quick open a fucking can of worms. And I've been sitting on my damn thoughts all week about this. You feel me? What's pissing me off right now, and I want to say that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a big basketball fan. You feel me? Like, I don't have a specific team. I rock with the home team by default. Go Wizards. You feel me? But what's pissing me off right now, that this young black man who's maintained a great image throughout his career, you feel me, did big things in the community, broke a fucking record that was held strong for 38 years. And people want to still talk shit about this man. Like, come on, man. Like, let this nigga enjoy this. Man, he broke a fucking record. And as far as hold on. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that shit is just fucking killing me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, quick, I understand your frustration, but yes, he's the superstar, but you cannot put it on him because basketball is a team fucking sport. You dig what I'm saying? The Lakers should have balled a little bit harder to get that win as a team. You can't put it all on one player. Yes, he's the star, but everybody has to play their fucking role.
That's just like, if I could put this in layman's terms, how you know, for people that ain't really paying attention, that don't understand anything, this is like not eating lettuce with a whole lot of meat. Like, you want something to back you up and clear you out. You hear me? So like he's the lettuce, and the fruits and veggies that you need after a hearty meal of lasagna. You dig? Like, I think that's what he's trying to say. Am I correct? I just want to make sure.
I don't know. You just lost me.
I'm on my
You said lettuce.
Yeah, I'm on my country boy shit. No, you need something to scrub out the guts after you clog them up, right? So let's say your guts is the lane, right? And it's LeBron, right? He coming up the middle. Okay. He might get stopped up at the rim. Okay. But you need somebody to keep on pushing, right? Just keep on pushing them through, right? Like you need a team, right? Lettuce, tomatoes, veggies are part of the team. The food pyramid, bro. You missed that? You missed that analogy?
I got you. I'm with you.
Okay, because
so
Dookie ain't shit.
So
Dookie ain't shit without some veggies, bro. You gotta have a little bit of leafy greens in there so you can watch them come out your ass the next day and be like, oh, I know what day I ate those, because you can't tell anything.
Now look, I'm about to ruffle some feathers. You feel me? Because I don't really get in my bag about sports talk. But you know what else is? You know what else is not only just grinding my gears, but it's blowing my balls.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, it's blowing my balls, bro. Not in a good way. Not in a good way.
You know, I don't know if I like where this conversation going, bro.
I'm really getting tired of this comparison to Michael Jordan. You feel me?
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Let's be real. Jordan is one of the greatest to ever do it. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like basketball has evolved. You feel me? If you want to talk about rings, who got the most? Bill Russell, what, 11 or 12 rings? You feel me?
Right.
But here's the thing, though. I seen the argument. They said, well, back in his time, it was only 10 teams. You feel me? Jordan got his rings. You feel me? LeBron got his rings. I feel like every single era was different. You feel me? I feel like this day and age of NBA, there's a lot more talent. You dig what I'm saying? There's a lot more super teams being put together. You dig what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about Golden State. Golden State is a fucking dynasty, bruh. They are a problem, bruh. You feel me? How do you expect one man to go up against a team like that and win?
Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is, Skip, is that this ain't exactly what you're saying. Okay, so the embarrassment about what you're saying is that we are talking about Michael Jordan, who went through Detroit, the Bad Boys, who had people that could make him bleed if he came in the middle the wrong way. Now we're talking about a different era. So the main conversation that we're having about the greatest scorers, right? Because if we're talking about the greatest scorers, it's always Steph Curry. Steph Curry has outscored everybody in his last few seasons and is able to score at a high premium at being a 6'2" little man nowadays. 6'2" is a little man. And he's a dominant figure, and he changes the whole game. They go from 117% scoring to 106 the minute that he's injured. The minute that he exits the game, they could drop down to 106, right? So we're talking about the greatest scorers under pressure. Here you have a 6'9", 6'8" beast, right? Who, as soon as he comes down the lane, everybody's ping-ponging off him. He's basically the Shaquille O'Neal of these malnutrition-ass centers that we had. There are no more big man. There are no more gigantic Shaquille O'Neals. There are no more. The game has switched over to speed and just three-point shooting, right? If Michael Jordan had the green light back in the day at 6'6" as a guard, at 50, comes back to the Wizards and score and averages 30 points to 29 points per game, right? Who the fuck can do that other than Kobe Bryant, bro? Kobe Bryant was like the last of the Mohicans that was a killer. And he retired young. Like, he retired young, bro, like due to injuries and everything. But you can't tell me that if he was still here and he was still able to play with the longevity that Jordan had, would LeBron still be relevant?
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
Absolutely. He because the sports is based off of superstars. Regardless if even when Kobe was around, LeBron was a superstar. You feel me? But we already know the effect that Kobe has. The Redeem Team. I don't know if you've seen that documentary, but the Dream Team basketball team was some shit. It took for Kobe Bryant to come in there and set the tone while they coming back late from the club. While they're literally coming back in the hotel, he's getting off the elevator, go to the gym. You feel me? We talk about the wee early hours of the morning. So Kobe was a different beast. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying like this though. You feel me? We talking about points, right? If it's so easy, right? Why did it take 38 years for somebody else to do it? You dig what I'm saying? Granted, the young man played for 20 years. That's great that he's still actually in shape to still ball for 20 years and still be a problem in the NBA. You feel me? You can't. You got at some point. I feel like the LeBron hate has to stop. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody's saying, "Oh, he played 20 years. It took him 20 years to break the record." But who's still in the league? Been in the league that long and still a force.
So let me put it to you like this, bro. As far as how sports science has progressed, you figured that Jordan outlasted most of his competition, came back and fought again, right? Retired and came back as the GOAT again, right? Played baseball, didn't like it, came back and started balling again, won a chip, right? You figure LeBron James, with all of the sports science that we have, he spends $1.8 million a year on his body alone. That is oxygen chambers, cold things, cryogenesis, all this bullshit to preserve him, and his hairline and his hairline ain't shit. Him and KD gonna be the last niggas alive with the most healthiest bodies, no hair. They joining the club. So let me tell you this. If he had just went ball like Jordan and I seen him just yam from the 3-point line, because he's that big, he should be yamming from the 3-point line, right? They don't even make movies after this nigga. He follows in the footsteps and the shadows of the jump man. There has been no movies made for fucking LeBron.
No, listen,
Matter of fact, I have a picture of his kids. Hold on real quick. I have a picture of his children, okay? Bronny and whatever the fuck the other nigga name is. Nobody cares about him. He looks, he probably draws paintings from helicopters and shit.
No, actually, that young man balls. They say he's projected to be better than his brother.
Okay, I ain't heard shit about him. But, right? So they actually, I have a picture where they circled it at the bottom, and guess what both of his sons got on?
Jordans. Who cares?
Not LeBron.
Who cares?
Ugly as shit.
But look. Let me tell you something.
This one's nerdy as shit.
No, listen. You have to understand the impact Michael Jordan had. He was in the era where there was really nothing popping. You dig what I'm saying? When he started to ball out, he said, "Go ahead." His name is Bryce. Thank you, blood. So look, the nigga Jordan came out and created a fad. You dig what I'm saying? He set the new standard. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's why Jordans are so relevant, because it's Michael Jordan. Other than before that, it really was. What other basketball player had a shoe?
Okay.
Before Jordan.
Go ahead, Phoenix, because I'm about to go the fuck off on this, bro. I'm about to did all this
I don't
shit.
know who had before Jordan.
Him and Smokey about to get their ass kicked out this.
But Shaq had shoes. We do know LeBron had shoes, and he was bringing them out like Jordan. Like how Jordan, they kind of imitated how Jordan did his shoes.
Every player does that.
Not exactly like Jordan, like his shoes.
So here's the thing, though. It's just his name on the shoe. You feel me? That's the thing. People don't realize that the players are not responsible for these shoe designs.
Everybody, just be quiet and close your eyes, and I want you to go over this song.
No, bro. Look, fuck no. No.
I got an old Negro spiritual that I want y'all to hear, and I want you to see if it sounds the fucking same. Everybody, close their eyes. Are y'all ready?
Yeah, Mo.
Like James, if I could be like James.
Tell this guy to stop that.
What the heck did I walk in on?
You don't disrespect the Mike song like that, bro.
Nobody gives a fuck. I know it's disrespect because LeBron James ain't shit.
Oh, we still talking about LeBron. All right, so what did I miss?
He ain't shit.
Well, like this is my only problem with LeBron. Now, granted, like I said, yes, I'm glad just to finish my point. I'm glad he made an accomplishment for himself. I'm not taking away from none of his accomplishments, because that accomplishment builds onto his legacy. Now, when I'm watching a game, trying to make sure my team goes to the finals and they don't win, I'm upset, regardless of a record that's broke. Period. Now, my only problem with LeBron, I feel like he lacks that killer instinct. Because I've seen it come out, but he does not unlock that stuff when it counts.
He's a bitch.
And this is another thing. And let me now granted, I wouldn't call him that. Definitely not, because I'm giving him, because I respect LeBron. I respect everything he does.
Man, ain't nothing like a nut punch, as the women say. You just punch
anyway,
the nut.
anyways, why are you so violent today? What is wrong with you? Do you have a chip on your shoulder? Do you have a
Spanish woman? That's why.
Do you have a chip on your shoulder, Mo?
He has a taco on his shoulder.
Anyways,
that's Mexican.
Let me say this. This is another thing with basketball fans I got to address here. Because if we talk about, let's talk about the famous argument, the never-ending argument, the Michael Jordan versus LeBron situation. Now,
quick, guess what?
What?
That's what you walked in on, sir.
All right, well, good. Thank you. So we on the same thing. Now, I'm not even going to dive deep into that debate itself. This is one thing I don't get about people who make the argument. Now, let's put it this way. LeBron, somebody fact check this for me. LeBron went to the finals. I'm not counting wins yet. He went to the finals how many times? Like 11 times? How many times? Can somebody Google that for me? I need to know the exact number so I can be accurate when I state this.
Mo got it because he got that investigation.
Yeah. I know, right? So the amount of wins
10 fucking times he's been.
All right, good. 10 times. Now, out of those 10 times, out of those 10 times, he's only won 4. That's a losing record in the finals. Wait. Jordan went 6 and won 6. Now, when do people start? Like this is the thing. Like if we look at the Super Bowl, nobody cares who lost at the Super Bowl. Only thing that matters is who won. Since when do we care about how many times you make it and don't win?
I give a fuck about Buffalo because I'm paying attention to their curse. It's something going on with Buffalo.
Since when do we count just making it there?
You're absolutely right. But let's be real. Jordan didn't get to those championships by himself.
It's a team sport. Of course he didn't get. Same way LeBron didn't.
Whoa. Wait a minute. It's a team sport. But everybody's still attacking LeBron. And it's a team sport. Wait a minute. He didn't lose those finals by himself. You feel me?
But the only reason I bring it up is because these are the arguments that both sides bring up. Both sides bring up how many times, not how many times the team goes, how many times LeBron goes, how many times Michael went. They bring up those.
Hold on now. Now we're talking about chemistry. Now we're talking about leadership. Because if you pay attention, right? If you pay attention, all the ones that won the purest of fucking like championships, i.e., it's only 2. It's only 2 people that won the purest of championships that didn't have a super team, right? And I will give him one time because he had Kevin Durant on his squad. But it's always Steph Curry and Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, just because we mentioned Pippen, he had a center called Bill Cartwright. Have you ever seen Bill Cartwright shoot a fucking shot?
Right.
This motherfucker used to shoot this bitch like this. Like this. Like he a fucking bitch. Like, no. You ain't flapping you. You ain't out of oxygen, bitch. Like, no. Shoot the bitch. Shoot the bitch.
Bro,
and we gotta remember when
Jordan had a supporting cast, bro. You had a fucking rebound and defensive monster. You feel me? You had one of the best wingmans in history. You feel me? You had niggas that can shoot three. Come on, bro. Like,
But I'm gonna tell you this.
I
got a rebuttal for you.
Everybody made it seem like Jordan did it himself. Jordan did not do it by himself. He did not start winning championships until he had a supporting role, and that's facts.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: when LeBron was in Miami and in Cleveland, and he had all them dang Hall of Famers on the team with him, Dwayne Wade, all these folks, he didn't have a supporting cast, bro. And you got to remember, even when Michael Jordan left, bro,
who did he lose to? Answer the question quick. Who did he lose to?
You tell me, bro.
Let's
we're talking about no. We're talking about supporting cast here. We're talking about supporting cast.
Golden State Warriors. No,
bruh,
no,
do you
no,
not know who Jordan had to face?
Championship.
We talking
Golden State. Come on, bro. Stop.
And we're playing in the era. And right now we're playing in the era of basketball. If somebody gets poked with a middle finger, they fall down and say, "I'm hurt." They can't get stiff armed by no Karl Malone in 2023.
That's why everybody.
With the talent.
Bro,
of Golden
State. Karl Malone alone will run through everybody because they would fall on the ground immediately.
Look, let me tell you something.
I'm right with you quick. Nah, fuck that, because that's the reason why all the big men have receding hairlines and they look strong as shit. LeBron is the last of the throwbacks. His father played in so many fucking movies. Who's the nigga that played in them movies that everybody say he look like?
Crooklyn. All right, Lindo.
The nigga look like a throwback 80s player, bro. All that spray paint on his head ain't hiding his motherfucker. That nigga came back from the time travelers. He's the last of the big men. Zion Williams is a big man, but he still don't look like him, bro. Like, it's something about LeBron is the last of them, yeah. Him, and I will give I can't even give his center.
And did you not see how the Bulls went in the dumps when Michael Jordan left to play baseball? Scottie Pippen had his Jordans on and signaled at the camera, "Come back, Mike. Come back. We need you." Mike came back. They won another 3. There's a difference between being the reason you won and winning for a reason. There's a difference.
Hey, quick, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. This is the first time we united like motherfucking Voltron, bro. Like, nigga, I'm ready to pull the sword on this nigga.
There is a difference.
I'm ready to fuck everybody up. I'm right with you.
Like, LeBron had Dwayne Wade help, Kevin Durant help, so on and so forth. Now, Jordan had all these Hall of Fame players on the team, yes.
LeBron had Kevin
Durant. But they called
Kevin Durant.
All right, whatever the fuck. But all I care about is the only point I'm making is, even with all that supporting cast MJ had, without the leadership of MJ, the cast had a very off season without the stuff. That's all I'm saying.
So quick, let me stop it, bro. Nigga. It was fucking Phil Jackson, nigga. Come on, bro.
I'm telling you right now. I would like to see prime bully Shaquille O'Neal in this day and age. As soon as he get on there and start bulldozing through everybody gonna be on the injured list. Because people can't take a tap on the back without calling injuries.
Hey, yo, speaking of which, right? I had a conversation with one of my fellow,
you know what it is? And you know what's sad? Hold on. Let me say this real quick, bro. What's sad is, hold on, let me say this. Everybody's talking about the fatality. You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all understand why the fucking changed? Do you understand why sports are actually more structured so niggas can't get hurt? Like, they're protecting investments. So if you want your star going up the middle and trying to dunk and getting punched in the gut, smashed in the nuts, undercut, tearing his ACL, out for the season, no championship, then you can be a fan of that.
Listen, let me go ahead and shut that shit down. That's the reason
Talk to
why.
him.
That's the reason why sports is not palatable anymore. Because there were people that could outlast everybody. It's gladiators everywhere, bro. Like if you made it to the elite, Pippen, Jordan, Rodman, Wilt, Kareem, these people were 7'2", 7'1". Kevin McHale, Larry Bird, the millions of back surgeries that he's had, bro. When you go to behind the scenes, bro, these people are still fucked up because they was playing in less ideal situations. It was a violent sport. Xavier McDaniel, I was a Knicks fan because of Pat Ewing. And so when you a Knicks fan, bro, it's all about violence. We had Grandma Ma, we had Xavier Daniel, we had Anthony Mason, we had the Enforcers. You hear me? And Oakley.
You know what, Mom?
Come on, bro. Oakley, bro. Hey,
You know
bro,
what?
I was with my squad. You
I'm
had people
offended.
out there. Nah, there's no offense to this because there's a
No,
difference
you know
between
why I'm offended?
if he had to go down there.
Because you talking about all this aggression and the gangsterness of your team. Yeah, you judge me for being a Philly fan. Wait,
I played
you judge me for
ball
being a
in
Philly
Timberlands, nigga. I played ball in Timberlands with slouch socks. Everybody that played ball in slouch socks and Timberlands in Maryland, PG County, tell me something. And I look at 5'11", I had to slap boards every time I made a fucking layup. I had to touch it with both hands, bro. That was the athleticism. That was the dog in us. And we talking about, we're just going to head back now. We're going to play at Santa Monica Pier. We're going to play at Santa Monica Pier with flip-flops on and slides and shit. Yeah, we're about it.
Super facts,
watch the rhinoplasty, nigga. Watch the rhinoplasty. I'm working on my inner Michael Jackson.
Wait a minute. If a nigga break your ankles in some slides, there's a problem.
Bro, we had a different element of toughness, bro. LeBron, as big as he is, would not have survived a little nigga like me with the mentality that I had, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you some true shit. Listen,
big ass up. I would have fucked him up, bro.
This is where people got it fucked up. LeBron understands the rules of the NBA, nigga. He knows he can draw a foul. You feel me? You can't blame that man for saying, all right, well, if I know you can't do that, I'm a big nigga rush through the lane. So either you gonna foul me or let me score.
Bro. That nigga. Hey, hold up. Good point. Bron and Kobe could have played back then. Yeah, I you know what? Mm-hmm. I feel like, and I'ma did this because we've been going overtime. But I really feel like Bron, if he's adaptable, like he can adapt to his situations, right? But Kobe was the last of the Mohicans. He was the last killer. He was the last killer that was out there that modeled his game after the 80s and the 90s. Brutal player. We're going to yam on you, everything. Still had the flair of a LeBron, still had all this shit going on, but he could back you up, shoot the J. He can outsmart you. He can run off the pick. You know what I'm saying? And then we got these hybrids, and all you see is all this Harlem Globetrotter shit going. That's the only reason why I like it. That's the only reason why I like Golden State so much, because they really utilize every time I see the Golden State Warriors play, all I hear, like all that whistling shit that the Globetrotters used to have. Like, I fucks with them. You hear me? Because that motherfucker, that little man is shooting from half court and busting their ass every afternoon after every afternoon. There's no better scorer than my man. Steph Curry is the GOAT. I don't give a fuck how many titles LeBron wins. He's going to surpass him in less years because he shoots so many threes. He's so fucking, like, he's on attack mode at all times. He's killing them. I ain't gonna dunk on you, but you're gonna get these. You're gonna see this ball drop. But it might be in your woman.
I'll say this: the reason why Bron stands out. The reason why Bron stands out. He came in when the last of that generation, the Kobe's and the Shaqs, they were on the tail end of their run. You feel me? When that generation was weaning out, He just came in. He caught the tail end of that. And that, what he got there, bled over into what we have today. So that's kind of what stands him out, because he has a glimpse of that in it.
Hey, listen, so my man Kevin said, so it was no baller when he came in the league. Are we talking about LeBron, sir? You go ahead, yes or no? Hey, listen, I know we got some dope ass topics now, so I'm not gonna kill it, but I really want to answer this fucking question. So it was no ballers. If we're talking about LeBron, no, everybody was on their way the fuck out. Everybody was retiring. All the brutes were retiring. He played with Zydrunas Ilgauskas, bro. I am a fucking NBA fanatic. There's no fucking. I could have swore I was gonna dunk on LeBron by this time. Like I could have swore I was gonna be like retiring by now.
I mean, you know, it's easy to be an NBA fanatic when you're a Washington Commanders fan because you ain't got shit to cheer for.
Nah, bruh. Fuck that.
Fly Eagles,
yeah.
And besides,
you still worry about football. Nobody give a fuck about football, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you this: he worried about aggression. The thing that's more aggressive than any basketball player of this generation is Philadelphia fans.
Upset wife.
No, Philadelphia fans. Y'all win and destroy a city.
Hey, quick.
Hey,
guess
look,
what?
just bring the shit home. You don't have just bring the shit home.
You don't have no evidence of that, quick. You know what I'm saying? We don't destroy the city.
It's on the news. They got news clips.
You know what? Speaking of talents and possible destruction, how do y'all feel when y'all children draw pictures?
All right, I'm not in this conversation.
Well, you can talk about. You have nieces, right?
I do.
Have they ever drawn a picture before?
Yeah. I've been on a few of them.
Well, my son is a fucking artist, so I'm just sitting here like, nigga, when you gonna start drawing some titties?
He does animated. Titties are coming.
Oh no, trust me, they're already there. I'm talking about. I want to see him, see how good he can draw a nipple. It's like, no,
I'm pretty sure he has a different folder, a different book for that. Well, the question lies because can you bring this picture up, Rock? For me,
I still can't imagine drawing my own porn. I don't give it that much credit.
This picture here.
Wow.
Right here. A Michigan mom is going viral on TikTok after sharing her 11-year-old daughter pig drawing and the controversy it caused. She said her daughter's school called the drawing of a pig inappropriate. The colorful drawing titled Piggy depicts a pig in a bow tie saying hi as it waves its arm. Totally innocent, right? But in the now viral TikTok video, the mom, who is Sierra Carter, explained she received a phone call from the art teacher who was concerned that the piggy's bow tie is actually a depiction of a male genitalia.
Yeah, that's a dick tie.
That's
definitely a dick tie.
So she said a little boy had come up to her and made her aware that he thought my daughter drew boy parts on her pig project.
What's wrong with a dick tie?
It's on the neck.
Women love dick and balls on their neck.
The thing is, it does not look like, but it doesn't look like that. If you look,
that look like a dick and balls.
No, it looks like the collar and the tie.
Nah,
well, I ain't going front. The only reason I saw it is because you brought up in the intro that it stirred up some controversy. So I was looking for something controversial, and that was the only thing I could pick out that could stir up controversy.
But then the question comes in. She says she's 11, which means the boy is aware. So of course he would see dick and balls because he probably had his hands wrapped around and stuff all the time anyway. But the thing is, at 11. 12.
That's a dick tie. That's a fucking
that
dick and balls.
Not a dick.
Mama love black men.
It's a triangle.
Mama love black men.
The little girl drew that picture.
And she seen her father get his ass ate or something. Something is different. Because the way it's facing downward to the belly button, he was doing some erotic shit.
The tip of the damn tie is triangular. It is not rounded.
You telling me. that you ain't ever walked in and seen some erotic shit happen to your mama?
Hell no. Let me tell you what I did see though. My father, when we was living down South Carolina in a trailer, fell out the tub, yelled for me to come and help him, and I had full moon and balls in my face. Okay, I ain't see no dang lane. Full moon and balls,
All balls?
ass and balls.
That's different.
So
Was he
how
stuck in the
long?
water? His
No,
balls float.
he fell out the tub. He was trying to get off the floor
So how long were you scarred
So was his
from that?
for a long time.
no fuck that? Was his balls stuck like in his
I
ass
don't-
crack?
Why are you
No.
asking for
I
details?
don't listen.
No, bro, because balls just don't happen to just show up before the dick, bro. Like
No,
it's-
he
they
fell.
all together.
He
They
was
all together.
bent down trying to get up. So all I saw as a, how old was I, 10, 11-year-old, was ass and balls.
Must have been a
Okay.
cold night. Must have been a
I don't
chilly
know
day.
what type of night
Chilly
it was.
night in South Cac.
I just know he called my ass.
I know he was mad as shit
I
when he
was.
failed.
Man, I was like, Mom, get that, man, get that. What the? I wanted to say what the fuck, but get that, man. She was like, what? I said, he called me in there to help him, and he just moved me. And she was like, why you call her?
Hey, your father took an ice cold bath. He had a
I
lot
don't
of
know what the
shrinkage.
hell he took, but he fell out the tub and got up.
His balls ended up between the back of his thighs.
It wasn't
You talk to me.
between.
Talk to me.
He don't have no legs. His legs small. So he bent down, you see ass and you see balls.
I wish that
He
I
was
had
in
tout.
downward dog trying to get off the floor.
I wish I had tout testicle skin at this age. My testicle skins have been doing yoga for the past couple years. And if there's a
Right.
Pilates class that
You
allows my
didn't know.
balls to when I bend the fuck over and my balls are the first thing you see other than my asshole, yeah. Out nah.
The balls wasn't first. I saw his look, he wasn't there. I saw his butt and then his balls.
Did you
Butt,
see his
then
asshole?
balls. Butt,
Did
then
you see his
balls.
asshole first?
I didn't see asshole. I saw ass crack and balls.
So you saw ass crack and balls? That's impossible. You can't just see ass crack
Let me
and
tell you
balls.
something. Anything is possible when my father's around. Okay. He was
So
playing
you
with me.
telling me? You telling me? Hey, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm gonna follow up. Go ahead, bro. I know you got something going.
Nah, that's good. I'm done.
So you're telling me that when he fell, he tucked his balls between his skinny legs.
No.
You can't just see balls. Balls are heavy.
Listen. Right. So of course, if they heavy, they're gonna fall. They're gonna be swoop. They're gonna droop. I'm a grown ass woman, and I understand what I'm saying. How the hell you don't understand? You got balls.
Okay, this is my butt crack. I don't fail. I got a whole dick right here. And you telling me that it didn't happen like this?
No.
I didn't fall like this. My dick remained in the front with balls in the back. These my testicles. Compared to my dick. These my legs. You said his legs skinny. If he got skinny legs, he got low butt cheeks.
Your balls are behind your dingling. So of course you're gonna see the balls first from the back.
Not if I got a dick.
From the back.
My dick gonna do this immediately. Dick saves itself first. I've never heard nobody break their dick in a fall. Nobody.
Your ass and your balls.
Young, we have had so many insurance companies come to us, so many lawyers, Better Call Saul, all this shit. And the first thing that they say, if your testicles, your lungs, every vital organ to your body, nobody has ever saved a dick. A dick don't need to be saved. A dick gonna automatically, if I fall down, this is me. I'm falling down. Boom! Dick goes up.
Hello. I was 10.
This is my ass.
Oh man,
This is
I
my
wasn't
dick.
even that. Oh, hold on. No, I'm sorry. I wasn't even that.
My balls on top.
Listen, I
This
was
my
10
balls.
years old. Do you really think I'm trying to find my father's dick? I saw his ass on his damn
Did you see his asshole?
I don't think so.
Everything counts. Everything counts in this story. See, what you're not telling us is the descriptive shit. So
I'm not.
if
I
it's
don't
that
want to
shocking,
describe my father's balls. Okay, I don't want to describe his ass.
nobody believes you. Every man on here, I am Smokey, Kevin, everybody, even Candace. Candace is not a man, but she don't even believe that. Every woman that has worked as a nurse has seen people die on their stomachs, fall on their face. Nobody says, man, I saw his balls first.
Hold on. Now, if you face down,
My balls
you're
are
not
not
gonna see
going to
your
pop up
balls.
between my ass. It's just,
It's
no.
not in between your ass. If you bend
They're
down,
not.
if you're downward, your balls are hanging. They're not in between your ass. He didn't tuck his damn balls between his ass cheeks.
He was
He
face
was
down,
standing
ass up. He was face down,
Listen,
ass up.
when you're squatting to get up, things are hanging. I wasn't looking for nothing. I just happened to walk in and see all that in my face.
So he was squatting, and
You
you
know
saw
how
his
people get up?
balls.
He was getting up off the floor. So he
Okay.
was getting
All
up
right.
off the floor, and all that was like this.
See, you know what? You know what? This is why I don't trust white women.
Well, I'm glad you don't. 'cause
No.
I'm not
I
white.
don't trust your ass because you white ass woman. You never.
I'm not a white ass
We
woman.
have been trying to describe him falling face first. This is what we all imagine.
I
He's
did
falling face
imagine
first.
him falling face, but I didn't see him fall out the damn tub. I just saw his ass in my
So
face.
you saw him
Yeah, big
post
balls.
Indian
Got it.
style.
I tell you what, when we get together, I'm gonna show you how he got off the floor.
Oh
We
my
all get
God!
together,
Your
I'm gonna
description,
show you how he
your
got
description of stories are the worst
How
thing. You
is
just took me
that
down a rabbit hole of how the fuck his
What
balls
you
made it
wanna
before
know?
his dick
Look,
did,
if
and
he
here
had-
you
if he
are.
had a damn tattoo, if he had moles and shit, do you want to know that too? Do you want to know how far down the balls was? If it was tucked in one butt cheek and the other butt cheek was out? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Don't fall quick. Don't fall quick, because her analyzation of how you died, nigga's gonna be terrible. All I saw was butthole and balls.
I didn't even see butthole. I just saw ass and balls.
Mm.
Do you think I wanted to see his dick too? No, I didn't even want to see him like that.
Okay. But if you were to see him in that vulnerable position, you would want to, like, from a medical standpoint, you should be concerned. Women look at each other's boobs.
Our boobs, when you lean down, hang just like your balls. When you lean over, they hang. Just like your dick, when you lean over, it hangs. So from the back, though you've never seen yourself from the back, anybody that has dealt with a man has seen a man from the back. When you're leaned over, you see ass and you see your balls.
I don't like this testicular hateration.
It's not hateration. I'm gonna
Testicles
definitely
count
have
too.
hateration on my father.
But you look at your mama's titties. Have you not seen your mother's titties and asked her, has she been examined?
No, I've seen my mother.
If you were to get
and I'm
paid,
like, Mom, please put that shit up.
you don't want to see your mama's titties.
No.
You give a fuck about if your mama titties out.
See my mama's titties now. I'm no longer nursing.
Women are naturally attracted to titties. Y'all
Guess
are
what?
concerned about each other.
It's my
You're
mama's
telling me.
titties. It's my mama's titties. I'm not attracted to her boob. It's my mama.
I didn't say sexually.
I
You are
didn't
just
say
normally
sexually
just
either.
attracted to titties. Like, that's
So,
what
but
women
was I
do.
supposed to be standing there like, you know what, Dad? Something ain't right. Shouldn't your dick be right there and your balls be like? No, I was not doing a medical examination at 10. I was scarred because my father mooned the shit out of me.
You finally saw a real tea bag and you didn't like it.
First of all, I know what a teabag is, okay? And I didn't want to see that shit.
Listen. So the crazy thing about that is if you went into the medical field, right? And this is the crazy thing about it. This is the crazy thing. Okay, so you have looked at millions of other balls, and you would not be concerned for your father's testicles.
All right, brother.
No, because they were where they were supposed to be.
No, you don't have nuts, so you shut the fuck up.
I don't
Nuts are
have
not
nuts.
supposed to
So
be
I'm telling you,
in between your legs
they
when you
were
got
in
skinny
between
legs.
his legs. They were in between his legs. I said the way he stood up, it was like a squat because his legs were open, so everything was there. I know what it is. I had 2 sons.
Okay.
I was married, and I've had sex plenty of times. I know where the fuck dick and the ball's supposed to be at. Okay, now at that age, 10 years old, I didn't
10 years
ever
old, you ain't never seen a dick and balls connected.
exactly. So I know what I saw, and I know as an adult what I saw.
Let's get back on the subject.
No, what?
Let's get back on the fucking subject. You told that little wicked ass, weird ass story and shit, right? And I'm gonna tell you this: that kid drew dick and balls on that pig's
Just
chest.
because you would have drew dick and balls on that pig's chest, does that mean that's what that child drew?
I love my dick and balls. Am I not allowed to love my dick and balls?
She don't have dick and balls.
balls. I love my dick and balls.
You should.
Dick and balls are amazing.
You should.
I don't love anybody else's but my own.
You're supposed to love your own. Love it very
That's it.
well.
That's
Yeah.
it. Everybody else, you niggas is California raisins. Fuck all y'all. I done seen the phones. Y'all ain't shit. My balls are supple. I have been massaging it with fucking coconut oil for years.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Quick,
I literally shut the studio down and left.
Was it the supple ball comment? Because I enjoy my supple balls, bro. Like
that whole segment probably held the record for most walk-offs and an entire exit of the premises.
And you know what's crazy, bro? The only thing I was caring about is another human being's balls, bro, being on display, bro. Like when they properly displayed.
Because you are you. You are you. You're a different person.
My bad, bro. My bad. Hey, Rock. Hey, hold on. Before we go quick, because I know we about to Hey, Rock. When you see another man's balls injured, don't you quince, like don't you seize up a little bit? Don't you feel the empathy for the another nigga's nuts? Don't you feel the pain? Huh?
He wasn't in pain.
I just be like, yeah, come on, bro.
No,
he was not in pain. He was
no man wants to see another man's nuts. Well, in this America, some men don't like to see other men's nuts.
Okay, so you watch girl on girl porn. Okay, I'll give you that one. All right, bet. All right, let's move on. Hey, quick, let's get it in. Let's get it in.
Well, I stumbled upon a video earlier that sparked my interest, and I would like to get a live reaction out of everyone here and get your opinion on it. If Rock is able to cue it up, we can do that. But I think it sparks a very, very, very interesting conversation. So, Rock, did you get the link?
Yeah.
Say less. So while he's getting that together, yeah,
it's amazing you had time to find a link out of all that cardio you just did.
Well, technically the link was already in the chat. I just reshared.
You got a whole workout within this little bit of time.
I needed a break. That was exhausting.
Okay. What did it was the display.
I do not want to know why he wanted to know so much detail about your father's. Anyways, let's take a look at the reaction.
I'm a father and I got balls too, bro. I'm a father and I got balls too.
Let's take
as a father with balls. Excuse me. Sorry.
All right, folks. So
are you trying to say that fathers should be able to look at other fathers' balls? Like that's the go pass? Like, what type of shit is that, bro? Like, come on.
What is wrong with that? Not stare at him. I didn't say stare at him.
No.
Put him in the back. That's
Thank
a
you.
violation.
Why y'all always picking Mo out?
Anyways,
Are
yo,
you ready, Quick?
not to get into detail. Let's just let the footage here talk. So, roll it.
United States Marine Corps.
It doesn't matter in the civilian world.
Pull up Marine Corps order. I mean, now
Okay, where's your supervisor at that you're kicking somebody out the store for having on a uniform in the in
his son is a Marine.
it doesn't
The guy
matter.
owns
Where's the
this
supervisor
store.
at? So you're refusing to serve him?
I'm not refusing to serve him. I'm just telling him. Hey,
You came at him. It's so disrespectful. Okay, you could have told him, pulled him to the side if you felt that way about your Marine Corps. I feel the same way about my Army, but I'm not going to allow you to disrespect that man like that by talking to him like that.
but that's
Where's your
my
supervisor
uniform.
at? Because you're saying you're not going to serve him because he's not wearing a United States uniform on.
He didn't earn that. I earned it.
13 months in Afghanistan. It doesn't matter. We all fought. It doesn't matter. Are you denying that man food because he's here? Are you serious? Where's the supervisor at?
You want me to call him?
You can call him. Yes. Yes.
I'm not denying the food. I just said he needs to
Regardless,
take
you are
that
not
box
kicking a man out the store and let
I
your
didn't kick him
supervisor
out.
do it.
I just
You
asked
said
him to
he's
remove
not
the
going to
blouse.
be. You said he's not going to be in this store with that uniform on. Saying if he doesn't take that uniform off, he's not allowed to be in this store. You're not going to serve him. The way you coming at him is totally disrespectful. You could have came at it a whole nother way. Now we can move forward with the discussion because we are hungry and it's not about that. Right?
Okay, can you ask him to please take that
No.
blouse off?
No.
Because it's my uniform. It's mine.
Okay, so who you fighting for? When you was there, who was you fighting for?
But he didn't earn that.
Who was you fighting for? Was you fighting for him? It should not matter. We all the same color green. It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Does matter.
Where's your supervisor? I'm done talking about it. If you don't want to serve, get somebody that want to serve.
Rick, stop trying to change the way you meant to see.
No, that's fucking so disrespectful. I get 13 months in Afghanistan, 7 months in Kuwait. He can put on whatever uniform he wants to. I fought for that freedom and that right, regardless. You not do that to him.
Why they self? Why do they self?
You bought it at a thrift store or something.
Uncle
Because my
says
uniform
they-
does.
It doesn't matter. Listen, you have customers here right now ready to serve. You're not in the Marines at this time. You are working in a
Yes, I
deli
am.
and it's
It doesn't matter.
you are not. People is ready to eat. Can you serve?
Chill out, man. Like she don't run through this shit. I don't want to eat that.
United States Marine
It
Corps.
doesn't matter in the civilian
All
world.
right. So what we have here, there's a fella who I think had on a jacket that you would normally see on a Marine, and obviously the server who served in the Marine Corps for some reason got offended that he had a jacket on. And blatantly, you heard the clip. So for one, what is your all's reaction to that?
Please, y'all go first.
All right, so I kick it off. I kind of see both sides of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, mostly I kind of feel her point of view. You know what I'm saying? I know military take their uniforms. I don't. What is it? What is that? BDUs? Is that? Am I calling it that correctly?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? They take that very serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of respected. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he had like medals that didn't belong to him on there, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Rank on there that didn't belong to him, I can see how that could be offensive. You dig what I'm saying? But she could have been offended and not made a scene about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The question is, how did she know that he wasn't or didn't serve?
Well, and granted, one thing I caught in the video, she said his son served in the Marines. So I'm assuming she's talking about the gentleman. Like, it's not, you didn't serve, your son did, and I'm assuming whatever he had on belonged to his son.
Go.
Ooh.
Mo, as a person who
fucking
served
subject.
as the person who served in the Army here on the panel.
Yes.
Now, granted, there was a person in the Army who was defending the man, who made very, very valid points. Now, granted, from your perspective, what is your reaction to this here video?
Okay. Let me say this. There are people who false flag. Okay. I took an oath to one of the biggest gangs in America. Okay. The U.S. Army. Okay. I would like to say nobody gives a fuck about the Marines. They ain't shit. So yeah, I get it. And the fact that she served as a Marine, fuck her too. But that ain't got nothing to do with the ham sandwich that you guys served, because I got money, I got green. You know, that's why I want Trump back in office. But I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes when people are poor or whatever, they may recycle some things. They may do that. They may wear it proudly. It's no different from wearing your favorite jersey of your favorite team. You might wear LeBron. You might wear Kobe. You might wear fucking Steph Curry. You might wear fucking Tim Duncan. That don't mean you false flagging. Ain't nobody gonna turn you down just because you wearing the jersey or the colors. Sometimes you don't have to earn it. Sometimes you birthed it. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you might be proud of it. But oh boy, if he was false flagging, he in full battle rattle, as we call it. We call that full battle rattle, like rattlesnake. So yeah, I don't know, young. That lady. Look, if I own that bitch, I'm fixing the sandwiches. I ain't got shit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I get it. But he wasn't talking no shit. All he did was order a fucking sandwich. And I'm proud of the Army brother, who that stood up for him. That was dope because, like he said, this is civilian atmosphere. We are no longer on a base. We are no longer obligated to salute. We are no longer GI. We're not government issued anymore. So what the fuck are we talking about here?
So hold on. So let's tap a little deep, because one of the key things that stood out to me when you said you took an oath to one of the biggest gangs. So if you look at street life with the Crips, the Bloods, and all the other gangs, you feel me? Like, they check the false flaggers, you feel me? And on the street side of that, we respect that. You dig what I'm saying? Because I get it. You feel me? That's who they stand for. That's who they rock with. It's kind of low key the same similar situation. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, if you kind of look at it, and I think that the biggest thing that we're really missing in the story is actually seeing the young man, you feel me, and what he actually had on. If he had just a jacket on, like a fatigue jacket on, it ain't no harm, no foul. You feel me? But like you said, Mo, if he was fully dressed, you did what I'm saying, and this lady knows for a fact that he didn't serve, you feel me, and he was perpetrating, then I can see why that shit offends her, because you don't know what she did. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't in the military, so I can't really speak.
Now, if I can just give some perspective, because before I brought this to the panel here, I watched the video several times, you know, and that's when I caught her saying he didn't serve, his son served. So I'm assuming she probably asked him if he served, and he probably said, well, no, my son did. So that's probably his son's insignia that he has on. That's one. And and two, I doubt if he did anything that was truly offensive. If he really did something offensive, I doubt the Army, the fellow who was in the Army, would have went so hard for him. I highly doubt he would have. If anything, he would have been on the Marine side.
If I was to take serious every human being that I see begging for money, wear a fucking fatigue, a jacket. If I took seriously every person that approached me saying that I am a ex-military veteran and I grilled the shit out of them, I would be underneath the prison system. This is civilian life. The only time that shit matters is when you are under fucking oath, and you are, and I'm telling y'all now, this is not a joke. You are government issue. We are no longer part of this is not civilian life. Once we sign up, you are GI. You are now property of the government. That's the only fucking time it matters, when I was trying to get the fuck out of that bitch and fuck these motherfucking people to salute when they dickheads and I want to fucking hurt them and shit. And I had to do this bullshit. I had to do this shit, staying at attention and shit with they bitch ass. That's why people, when they get out, the real ones that serve, the ones that really did some work, we don't give a fuck about that. Y'all like, who gives a fuck? You feel me? Like, nah. That's why old boy was like, nah, we ain't about to be playing that. He had fatigue bottoms on. And he spoke as if he was part of the military. I heard every word that he uttered. The man with the dreads, man, he talked and he pointed like this. There's a certain point that we do. And that's to make sure that don't nothing point back to you. So it's not Uncle Sam, it's this. You volunteered one time, motherfucker. Now it's on nigga, I'm at your ass. You hear me? So, like, it's certain little mannerisms that I pay attention to. You dig? But for real, bro, once I got the fuck out of that shit, I don't give a fuck who claims what. I'm proud of what I did. I'm pretty sure she's proud of what she did, but again, we're looking at the hue. And what area of the world was this in? What corner of the shithole of America was this in? It had to be Arkansas.
It doesn't really give the description.
Yeah, that shit had to be in the South.
It doesn't really give too much context, but I guess that's the main thing that's left open to perspective. I guess we got to dive into the comments for that, but it doesn't really say up front.
Yeah, fuck all that. Like, as a veteran, I ain't got time, bro. I done pawned and gave away uniforms and shit because I threw that shit away. I was like, I'm over this shit. They can have it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like that had to be a shithole country, like a shithole state of America. And I quote Trump on that one. That had to be the bottomless pit of hell, because nobody up here in PG County would give a fuck what you wear. Where's the money at?
So yeah, and just to go off of what you just said, I too have brought, because granted, I had fatigue stuff, you know, because I like wearing that kind of stuff. There's times even when I was little, I bought army jackets from a thrift store and so on and so forth, whether it was for a costume or whether I just thought it was cool. At the end of the day, what the brother said, didn't we fight for the freedom for people to walk freely, to wear these things and to do whatever they want freely? And you are going to take away a person's right to walk into a store and get food. How patriotic is that?
I am proud of the battles and things that I went through amongst in here. Even when you go to war, and I have compadres, I have compadras that have been through true war, and don't none of them give a fuck. They don't talk about it. They don't want to relive that shit. They want to come over here back to America because they was fighting to get the fuck home. So when it comes to shit like that, that is overly patriotic. That is weird. And obviously, she didn't do shit when she was in, or she might have made it through a week of training, learn the symbolisms, learn this, that, and the other. Because there are so many beautiful human beings out here that have seen worse and never give a fuck about nothing else. Like, we don't give a fuck about it. Like, we'll talk about our experiences. Yeah, we proud of it. Yeah, whore. You know what I'm saying? Hoorah. Whatever the fuck the call is, we with it. We support each other. But bro, no. Bro, walk in with that shit. If he talking about war stories, now I gotta check him. Now I gotta be like, all right, let's go. Let's listen. Now I gotta call my brethren. Now I gotta call, you know what I'm saying? I gotta call them around. But other than that, bro, just the outfit.
And she said she did the course for 20 some years, and they don't always go. They're not always called.
My cousin was in Army Corps, and he wasn't called. He had to go on like once a month or something like that. You don't always go. You're not always drafted to do stuff. So
yeah, and once again, the same way, and I think we had this discussion before. The same way, and plus this kind of ties in to the comparison of the Army to gang life and so on and so forth. The same way you cannot hold a civilian to the codes of the streets because they're not in the streets. You cannot hold a civilian to the codes of the Army or the Marine Corps because they're not from that. They're regular people. How are you going to put that on them? Like, really?
Real motherfuckers that really serve don't give a fuck, bro. And I would question her service more so than anybody else's because we just don't have time. Once we get out, we're trying to figure out anxiety attacks, shit like that, just from training alone. Not even the exposure to bombs and different shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Being away for 120 days from your family in the heat, and you got experience looking at dead bodies, examining shit, bro. Like, this is a whole different type of like this is a whole different type of honor that we fall under. And the people that really served don't think about that shit. We only respect that shit. Some of us went overseas, some of us didn't have to. It's just life. You know what I'm saying? But the last thing that we do is we judge the average bum. We judge the guy with the sign with the what's the name? We don't ask him questions. What battalion was you in? We don't. Black folk don't got time for that shit. We just don't give a fuck about that shit. Because as soon as we get the fuck out, even if we retire and everything, we back in the rat race. We might have to form our own business because we got to survive. We're back to normal. It's only people of non-African American heritage that have time to give a fuck owning their own businesses, cooking motherfucking Boyle's brand sandwiches and shit. Bitch, get my panini. I don't know nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Facts. He even said that you are not serving anymore. You're a civilian in the deli.
I want my motherfucking panini. I want it with cheese and iron the fuck out that bitch. Put that bitch in that grill and
want her
make
to
it.
make nothing for me. I wouldn't want her to even hand me a bag of chips. I wouldn't never say something again.
Now that is the true issue because I ain't eating shit from there because she gonna squat, piss, throw pubic hairs. The salt and vinegar flavor ain't gonna come from the motherfucking floor. It's gonna come from that feet. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something that's disgusting. It's gonna happen. And that's the problem. You know what? And I want to get into that because we talking about economics, right? So on average, and my mother is guilty of this shit. Like I told her, like, you must like pubic hairs in your food and shit. Because her little ass likes to like send the food back and forth until it's perfectly made for her at Red Lobster, nigga. Red Lobster? Everybody's disgruntled at Red Lobster. When is the last time you went to Red Lobster with them little lobsters in the front when you first walk in and seen a nigga grab a motherfucking lobster out the fucking tank? Everything's synthetic in that bitch.
I ain't gonna hold you. There was a point in time, primarily when I was in like middle school, high school, I thought if I went to Red Lobster, I was making some major moves, like straight up. But now,
that used to be the place.
It used to. But being that we are from the land of the blue crab, that is the most low-tier seafood you could ever buy. I mean, bottom tier. If anything, the only thing that need to be on the menu is the biscuits. Like straight up. That's the only reason I go there. The free biscuits and I'm dipping.
So they said about the oxtail. Y'all remember when oxtails was dirt ass cheap? But now they a fucking delicacy. Now blue crab was the bottom of the fucking barrel. Everybody wanted snow crab legs. When you went to Regal places, it was always lobster tail. It was always lobster tail. That's how they talk to. I need a lobster tail. Medium rare. Because I like to see the veins.
Yo, whole time you sound like Dave Chappelle when he plays the white guy. Sounds like lobster tail.
That was the prime example of luxury and wealth. Lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they figured out that these niggas are bigger, stronger, faster, and they eating the cheaper cuts. That's why I will never forsake chitlins. I eat them once a year. I gotta eat them. That's a good luck thing. You gotta eat chitlins once a year. I don't give a fuck if you give up on pork. Get over it. Put a lot of hot sauce on it. You need chitlins once a fucking year. I used
Whatever
to be
you
against
say,
it,
Captain.
but I ain't with it, bruh. That's what. Hey, bruh. Hold up. That uncle that you got with them broad ass shoulders. That's all he had.
Well, bro, he was
Hog
the one
ass,
cutting. He was the one.
hog.
He was the one cutting the chitlins out the pig when we did that stuff.
But he lived a fruitful life, bruh. Like he had to do it. If he was
That's-
vegan, you think he gonna provide? Have you
That
seen who the
that
fuck is a
smell
vegan
wasn't fruit.
provider?
That smell wasn't
Anybody here?
fruitful.
I want to see a nigga with a man bun that's a fucking vegan provider. Vegan, not vinegar. Vegan. When was the last supreme vegan nigga that you seen? Elon Musk ain't no fucking vegan. Bill Gates ain't no vegan. Where the fuck all the vegans that dominate shit? Not a nigga in sports dominates sports being a vegan. Kyrie Irving tried it, but that nigga gaining weight. He different now. He eating different. He eat fish. I know he a pescatarian by now. Ain't no way the fuck he gonna survive. Name me the last vegan dictator that ever lived. Hello?
There are none.
Well, technically, we don't know what a lot of them ate.
You know why?
They eat meat.
The only dictator where we really know what they ate was Vlad the Impaler, aka the real Dracula.
Bro.
And he ate meat.
Yeah, humans.
I really want to discuss this because there's no such thing as veganism. If you live in any cold climate, we have seasons. Now, just so happens that because we are American and or certain places have greenhouses, right? You go to the Netherlands, you go certain places like where it's really Arctic, right? Everything has a season, bro. Like you're not supposed to eat fruit all year to fuck around, bro. You're not. That's how diabetes came about. You shouldn't be able to make bread because there's no wheat growing because it's fucking freezing out this bitch. Like nothing happens. You have to go hunt. You gotta eat meat. I want to know who the fuck was the #1 vegan dictator. Yes. Right now.
Bobby Brown.
If cocaine is vegan, then yeah, all right, I go cocaine. I do cocaine.
I know who.
Rock, pull it out.
I know who. A dictator, right?
Pure vegan. And they can't be from the north. It's impossible.
Suge Knight.
Oh, please. So we speaking about cocaine and meat. How much would it take for you in money to eat something laced in crack?
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Same way, my soul is not for sale. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But some people like money. Rock, can you pull that up?
Yeah, but I repeat, my soul is not for sale.
That's a real subject. That was a segue to your shit. Hey, Rock, please pull that shit. I got
because as soon as you indulge in that, that's when you lose your soul.
Yeah.
And mine is not for sale.
All I'm gonna say is Tyrone Biggums.
He's covered in crack. What you doing?
Oh God. That's wild. That's wild. Woo! You get $500 million to eat chicken wings covered in crack. What you doing? Oh no.
All right, well, guess what? As soon as he gets that 5 million, guess what he gonna spend it on?
Crack
Because he's addicted now.
and chicken.
That 5 mil gonna be gone in no time if you do that for it.
Is that shit they be lacing in New York for chicken and fish?
That's what somebody
That
said.
shit be dusty like a motherfucker. That shit be crack.
That's
But
what
let me tell
somebody
y'all
said.
something.
That's what
Look,
they be
so y'all
spraying.
want some facts on this shit? The effects of eating cocaine. Are y'all ready?
Go ahead. Don't they
Hello?
taste it? Don't they taste cocaine to see if it's cocaine or is that just heroin?
Heroin is dog food, bro. It looked more like his skin tone than anything, bro.
I
You
mean,
would never
was
see.
that the
it's
police?
just-
But no. The police do. They
The
stick their
coke.
finger
They
in
put
it.
the coke in them. It's the coke.
Yeah, it's definitely cocaine, bro. Like, there's
All right,
nothing white
coke.
other than coke and ash.
All right,
Okay.
fine. So they stick
Alright,
the, so they stick their finger in the coke and like, what are they tasting for?
Because
Like,
they're
what
trying
do
to
they
get
taste?
a slick hit. That's them trying to be slick.
Right,
Okay.
like
All right, fuck this. Let's go ahead. When you actually put your finger in cocaine and you rub it on your gums, it's a numbing effect. You're less likely to OD. But let me give you the actual facts on eating cocaine. So, of course, cocaine comes from the leaves of the coca plant native to South America. Historically, people have eaten coca leaves for their effects and increase energy and alertness. Okay. When cocaine is extracted, it takes chemicals 9 times out of 10, hydrochloride and gasoline and things like that to cut it to make it into the white powder. The difference between eating it and actually snorting it is that it enters the bloodstream slower. Smoking or injecting it, however, eating cocaine can cause heart problems, seizures, and increased anxiety. All right. Yeah. But it's really just a numbing effect. I've seen my Puerto Rican homies take it because it's their culture. It's just like smoking weed. They take a pinch and inhale it through their lungs, and then they can drink more. Like I've seen this shit. You
I
know?
also know because my uncle was telling me because he was in Vietnam. He was like they would not Vietnam. I'm sorry. He would tell me stories about how they would take whenever somebody would get injured and put the coke in their wounds to numb them. So yeah.
So the police officers ain't slick then.
Bro, if you touch that shit, it enters the bloodstream slowly, but if you touch that shit, it has an effect on you, bro. Like, god damn it, I got some stories.
Talking about like,
Jesus
no,
Christ.
I gotta check and see if it's real, Charlie. Let me taste this. Yeah, we got one. I'm gonna taste it again.
Brose.
It don't take much.
Brose, I'm gonna tell you now. The shit that I've done, I'm telling you now, that shit through your fingertips is raw as shit.
Baking soda. I got baking soda.
Oh my god, bro.
That
The
ain't
shit that
baking
I've
soda.
been through. It put me to sleep. Bro, the shit is wild, bro. Like the shit going through your pores is wild. Let alone snorting it. Bro, I can't even drink caffeine, let alone cocaine, bro. No, fuck that. Now they have a funny ass stat too, because they also talk about eating crack.
But I was just about to say something about crack.
Bro, and they call it freebase, right? The effects of all of it is sensory sensitivity, impaired sleep, talkativeness, increased heart rate, increased blood pressure, increased body temperature, constricted blood vessels, tremors, relentlessness. Relentlessness is the key. I think that's it right there. That's what sold me right
That's
there.
the
I
most
cannot do
important.
that. I can't do it. I can't fade. Relentlessness. Jesus Christ. That means you have no boundaries after that. The fence is
Right.
cut down. Everybody done knock that bitch down. You are ass naked doing some wild shit.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
that too can go through your pores and like that crack is all this stuff is very serious. And if you touch a person, they can get it in their system. It is. It's crazy.
Here's the funny part about it. Who the fuck here knows how to make crack on the chemical level? We may know a recipe, but do you know why that interaction happens on a chemical level? Anybody?
Nope.
Anybody?
Are you going to tell us?
Fuck no. No, this is a fucking show. I'm not about to. No, I'm not about to say that shit in public. No.
All you gotta do is listen to. All you gotta do is listen to a Yo Gotti record.
Well, he said fifth. He pleaded the fifth. 3, 4, 5.
The crazy thing about it is, cocaine has been one of the staples.
No bullshit. What up, Wars? OG.
Hey, bro, you say something?
We were saying hi to Joe. You said
no, we were just saying what's up to Joe.
Oh shit, what's up, Joe? Hey, listen, so crack and cocaine, there's really no difference. One is a boot, the other one is slow and steady. You dig?
Yeah. Randy,
hey.
I was two different types of prostitutes to me.
Bruh, yeah. I remember this. I don't know why I got this thought. Y'all remember that show, The Boondocks?
Yeah.
There's an episode where Thugnificent, the rapper, was trying to learn how to make crack, and he was listening to other rap songs that give directions on how to make it. And he was in there trying to write the directions down, and he was burning stuff up trying to make it. That was hilarious. But yeah.
Yeah, hold T, yeah. That was very interesting. Who the fuck came up with that question? Who the fuck brought up eating crack?
Me.
Yeah, that was you. Yeah, that was you.
I'm not curious. I find things on the internet.
How much
there are better. I'm telling you, I'm 241 pounds. I have found better weight loss drugs. I'm telling you. You don't.
I'm not.
Well, let me ask you, Phoenix. How much is your soul worth? How much would you do it for?
I wouldn't. I'm one of those people who have always made it my business to not get involved with drugs. I've seen too many people. I've seen how it affects people. Yeah. I don't like being addicted to things. So no.
Well, if 10 million was on the table.
Okay. Well, let's bust this down. Let's bust this down.
15.
500 million. 500 million. You know that it's gonna react slowly, right? We didn't read the fine print of the contract. Now, once I eat these crack-laced wings, right? If I die upon attempting, do I have to finish them all before?
If you die,
you're not going to spend that money. You're not going to be lived to spend it.
Because I got to give you a living will before I eat these. Like, right. I'm the white friend. Like, I'm really the white friend, yo. Like, I'm thinking about wills and shit. Like, bro, I don't think you should do that shit. Like, I'm like,
you should put in you should put in the contract that if you do die while attempting, that money goes to the designated kin of your choosing, whether it's your children or whoever you choose. I think that's fair.
Nah. I need to know where the supply is from. In a sealed file. I gotta be able to see it before I ingest this shit. Because I'm telling you, it's levels to this shit. Drug game is levels to everything. You hear me?
Gotta pull out the chemistry set, test it real quick, make sure it ain't acid or none of that shit.
Do the same test the police do.
Don't you eat that Mississippi stepped on shit. Don't you eat that motherfucking back roads.
Do it, bro. That's how they test it. Try it.
Damn, she said 5 million, but it's giving to a proxy until I'm sober again.
Oh, what if you ain't sober no more?
Nah, fuck that. So y'all ain't even think 500 million, right? Part of that money is gonna pay for my rehab. As soon as I take that shit, send me straight to fucking rehab.
Hold up though. Let's talk about this because there's a black professor that works for Harvard, right? That has studied at Johns Hopkins University. He has bongo dreads. He's tried every drug.
I know who you're talking about too.
Exactly. He was on Joe Rogan. He's never been addicted to none of that shit. And he's trying to disprove the fact that there is a difference between addictive personalities and addiction. Like, if you want it, you just want that shit. You don't feel cool without it. That's just part of life. You dig? But bro, people can't even survive without caffeine, bro. People can't even wake up one morning without coffee. That is basically cocaine. That is an upper. That
So
is a
with sugar,
true upper.
sugar is too.
Sugar. I work with a nigga that's damn near 60 years old. This motherfucker and his fucking donuts, them glazed fucking donuts.
Do you eat glazed donuts?
But when I do, I don't
They're
get
great.
hyped. It don't do shit to me. But if I drink a thing of Starbucks, I'm out of this world, bro. I'm taking off. I'm taking off, bro. I'm to the ceiling, bro. Like, everybody has a sensitivity to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, he said you leave my coffee.
But you know, for me, coffee and sugary stuff makes me tired. So coffee doesn't hype me up. I'll get sleepy. That's why I don't really do coffee. I'll do tea. But
Nah.
if I'm craving sugars, if I'm craving sweets and I eat sweets, I get tired.
Caffeinated coffee fucks me over. My heart racing, my anxiety up. I'm zooming. I got the zoomies. I need to be walked. Like, I need somebody with a leash, with a choker, and walk my ass to the next fucking dog park so I can fight for supremacy. That's all I be feeling like. Like, I cannot do caffeine, yeah. I can't do it.
And damn the caffeine, Phoenix. We already know what gets you hyped.
And
Dildo.
what would that be? I knew somebody was gonna say that shit. What would that be?
Do we got to bring the footage back?
What?
No fucking shit, y'all.
Y'all some assholes.
I'm just saying. We know what makes you hype.
It's a combination, okay? And I
Like-
never combine the two.
And we know what makes you hype. So, yeah. Some people, it's coffee and donuts. With you, it's another combination.
It's just the nuts. It's just the nuts, bro. It's just the nuts. She don't like nuts. Nuts get her hype. Nuts make her slam doors and shit and run the opposite direction. Never seen nuts before. I'm pretty sure that's what your father said. Girl, you ain't never seen nuts before. This your daddy nuts. Hey, I ain't trying to do nothing to you.
Did he at least sit you down and have a conversation?
No, because he didn't even know I came in. He hurt, like, he called me. I came in the bathroom, saw it, and went back out and went and got my mother. So he never knew.
He scared you silent? You couldn't even
Ass
make
backwards.
a sound?
To this
He never-
day, my dad passed away 2021, I think.
Yeah.
He didn't know. He did not know.
Good. That's just like walking into your mama accidentally got her titties out. Yeah, every man has accidentally walked in on their mama's dress.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just part of life. It's just part of life. You never want to see your mamas,
I
but we
didn't
love
want to
titties.
see that part of life.
Right. Now imagine you being the actual medical professional in your family. Like, you're a doctor now. And so
I'm
now
not
you
the
have to
doctor,
medically-
but I am the medical profession in my family.
But just think about being a gynecologist for the ladies in your family, or the urologist for the men in your family. You got to look at Dixon. You got to be neutral.
I am neutral. I have seen plenty of penises and balls and vaginas.
Now,
Oh my gosh.
Guess what? It doesn't bother me. But if it was my father at 9, 10 years old, that's different. If I had to take care of him, I wouldn't have a problem with it as an adult. But as a child, that was a problem.
you know what problem I had when my father was passing away?
What?
Wiping his shitty ass.
And I would not
And I
have
used
had a
to-
problem doing that.
I used to look at this motherfucker and be like, nigga, I told you so, nigga. It's my turn now, nigga. It's my fucking turn. Now you my baby now. You want your ass whipped? Talk back. Talk back. Let them motherfucking pills kick in. I'm gonna beat your ass. Hey,
Oh my
talk
God.
shit back. Talk shit back again, bruh. Like, fuck that, nigga. You ain't dying that soon, nigga. You wanna get this torture. Fuck that. I pray my kids do the same thing to me. Fuck that. Torture me, goddamn. I'ma laugh my ass off. Yay, I'ma laugh my ass off. Hey.
Your kids probably ain't gonna do that to you.
Bullshit.
I might though.
Bullshit. I think everybody on the panel would, just to see how I react. But you got to see the dick and balls first. This is dick and balls is involved, so you ain't ready to see shitty dick and balls.
What?
No, because I'm gonna pee on you. I'm gonna try you. I may not be able to get. I may not be able to function, but I'm gonna pee on your ass.
I actually nominate Phoenix for the job. You know, I'll just lend emotional support whenever she needs it.
Nah, bro.
I think she's more than qualified. Plus, she got the whole mind control thing down, so she can probably do some things without actually physically contacting. So I think she'd be more than qualified. So she has my blessing.
Bruh. I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. Hey, look, listen. I ain't want that old man to go. But goddamn it, I enjoyed the time he was here. When he was all helpless and shit, I just kept looking at him like, yeah, nigga.
Bruh,
you are terrible.
Yeah, nigga. Every time you beat my ass with some bullshit, and you took her for my mother and shit, nigga, I'm right here with you. Look who here with you. Mama can't pick your ass up and wash your little stinking ass. Yeah.
Now, was this an out loud conversation or was this in your mind?
No. I literally was going. My father was he was an enigma, man. My father was a tourist, a very artsy guy, very straightforward. A lot of my personality came from him. So when I would joke on him, he would fire back. Even though he was sick, he would fire back. So it was dope, like to just like hear him talk that shit. Like I would do it just to ignite him. You know what I'm saying? So I came from one of those dope ass artist type people. You know what I mean? That I was raised by. So I take offense to certain things, certain cues that may trigger me, but for the most part, with him, it was one of the most beautiful experiences during his transition because I had to really be there for him. You know what I'm saying? And so that really gave me a lot of strength. And it showed me who I was and how I was built. Because it's hard. And I'm telling you now, it's hard looking at your father.
Yeah, it really is.
Your mothers you can kind of deal with a little bit differently because we view women as flowers. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you see a superhero, when you see somebody that's like that, that's sick like that, and you really have to be in the thick of things, and they still making fun, they joning or they high shit because they going through the cancer medication. Yeah, my father was funny as shit on them cancer medications. Yeah, they gave him the dope, like real dope, like. He used to nod off at the, hey, look, we used to, all he wanted was fucking McDonald's and shit, right? So I would take him to go get McDonald's and shit. And he would get high by the time we got back to the house, right? And I had to walk him up the stairs and he would sit there at the door of the fucking house and nod off eating his fucking pancakes and sausage. Oh, he loves sausages and pancakes from McDonald's. And he would nod the fuck off, y'all. And I remember him, everything that he accused me of when he thought that I was doing heroin at 16 and shit, when I was asleep all the time and shit. All I'm doing is lifting weights and working at Blockbuster, motherfucker. I'm not doing heroin. But everything that he said, I used to just like laugh my ass off, you know. Like, my father was hilarious, you know. Like, he was hilarious. You know? Like, that shit was dope. And so, you know, when you go through those transitions, like seeing a person in that vulnerable like spot and being able to support them, you are more at ease than anything when it's the time. You know what I'm saying? When you're around and shit. I don't know how the fuck I got on this, I don't know how the fuck I'm talking about this.
But it's a good subject. We all have lost parents and or grandparents. And with my dad, I've actually watched my father-in-law go. I had to help him and my dad, but he was in St. Mary's County, so I wasn't able to get up there to him, but I would talk to him all the time. And it is hard to see somebody who's always been so tough and always been so strong and always had answers, or might not be the ones you want to hear, but he knew.
And it is very difficult to see that other side. Whether it's and like when you say it's a mother, like the mothers, you're used to them being able to support you and hug you and know how to get you to see things other ways. And when you have to see them in a situation where you have to do those things for them now, it's very difficult. And so I really love the fact that you can reminisce on the good parts of that transition. And not everybody gets to have those moments.
Let's talk about fuck it since we on it. I mean, I don't know if we got anything else going on.
I just got some slightly breaking news.
Let's go.
Okay.
Drake ordered to sit in for deposition in XXXTentacion murder trial.
Wow. What does he have to do with this?
So back when Triple X was alive, him and Drake had a slight little beef or a feud going on. After Triple X was murdered, Drake in one of his songs said SMS Triple X, that's the only time that I shoot below the neck. Why you gonna keep shooting if you know that nigga dead? So actually SMS he was talking about like a message, but actually SMS actually stands for semi-shooters. Triple X is Triple X Tentacion's name. When he got shot right below the neck. So it was bars. So now his name is being thrown around in the case, and he got to show up.
And that's because they that's the thing, because they ruled that you can use song lyrics against you now. I mean, that's how they got Melly. That's what got him locked up.
Mm-hmm.
That Murder on My Mind song.
But you know what? Melly was kind of dumb. I don't want to say he dumb.
Well, Melly was really about all that. You know what I mean? He was just really about, and he was so young though. Once again, it's kind of, do you think it's just a lack of OGs? A lack of guidance,
But he's actually facing a death penalty.
Yeah, because like they're really that whole murder of his friend, they got him on that. And literally they saying in his song, Murder on My Mind, he described the entire incident to a T. So he literally told on himself in the song.
That is just so ridiculous.
How you figure? What if Drake is the most? We got to do a skit. What if Drake is the most gangster motherfucker out here?
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's our next skit. I'ma show up as Gangster Drake.
Well, it's fun. This is the thing. The funny thing is, as many people made fun of him in the 90s or disliked him in the 90s. If you ask any rapper from that time who you would consider a gangster rapper, they said the most gangster rapper in the 90s was MC Hammer. MC Hammer was that dude. He danced, made party music, but he was that guy with all the ties.
Hey, quick. I got a point to make to you though.
What's up?
This is exactly why Drake is better than Mike. Mike had to go.
Put yourself in the back, bro. Look, no. Firstly, no. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Mike ain't catching no bodies.
No. Because if you want to do that, I'll give you. No, if you want to do that, if you want to talk about somebody with ties, let's go back in the day, shall we? If you want to go back to the Beat It video, all those background dancers in the Beat It video were gang members. The Way You Make Me Feel video, all those were members of the Crip gang. They had Michael taking pictures, throwing the C up, bruh.
He was Michael Jackson, bro.
I mean,
let me say
that's somebody with ties.
No. Cause see, y'all keep thinking about the rudimentary shit that makes him gangster. This nigga had a chimpanzee that he smacked in 2 pieces. Have y'all heard the story
Eight piece.
of how this nigga
Yeah, Ron
uppercutted
knew.
the fuck out of a fucking chimpanzee?
Well, from what Ron New said, who witnessed it, he said Michael gave him a whole Sugar Ray Leonard combination.
Bruh, he got hands. I can't
Facts.
keep sticking up for Mike, bro. Mike was the legit Sugar Ray Leonard of R&B, bro. Like, I'm pretty
Hold on,
sure
wait a minute, bro. If your father name was Joe Jackson, would you have hands?
That's why he got hands. He had to fight that.
Especially when he killed the bad friend.
That's why he got hands. He had no choice living in that household.
Hey, bro, we gotta lay off Mike, bro. Mike was a gangster. Mike
Straight up.
The most gangster motherfucker. Yeah, Chris Brown ain't got shit on him. Chris Brown need coke.
And you wasn't no talking. Could you imagine
This
Mike
nigga
talking
needed
to you?
monkeys.
Talking shit to
I'm
you?
listening.
No, bro.
Can you imagine being Floyd Mayweather by this nigga whispering to you?
But no, bro, whole time. But bro, like for real.
I thought I told
Have you
you.
heard his real voice though? Because there's times there has been times if you look up a lot of his interviews or a lot of his speeches, he slipped up and didn't put on the hey, thank you. He didn't put on that's a voice he put on purposely. There's been footage of him literally slipping up, and his voice is just like Mo's, like straight up.
Yeah, real shit.
It's like straight
So
up.
he had to soften himself to be.
Well, to him, in his eyes, that was a way to keep his vocal range together. So that's why he spoke soft. It was his way of preserving his voice.
Hey, bro, I literally used to sing falsetto.
Still ain't better than Drake.
That second
Shut up.
puberty is a bitch, bro. That second puberty, when your Adam's apple do this weird shit, when you hit 30, because my voice wasn't as deep at young. When I hit 30, it just changed over again, bro. Like my mother's voice deep, my birth mother voice.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Was this before or after you started eating ass?
I didn't acquire a taste for ass until I hit like 35. Bro.
How do you acquire a taste?
It's like
how?
I like butthole,
did one accidentally fall on you? Like,
bro,
what?
have you ever stared? Have you ever looked at a butthole, bro, and just got like hungry?
No.
It's a cute little moisture. Like it's like, yeah, bro. Like you got to look at it like, yeah, like
and made you say, "Let me taste that."
Yeah, I ate pussy.
Rock, put me in the back.
I might as well eat booty hole.
Look,
put me in the back now,
bro. Your tongue just swiped across the asshole one time, bro.
Yeah, everybody ate ass. It done dribbled down before. Because you had your face rolled, bro. If you ever had your face rolled, you done licked some ass before. It's on your chin. It's in your beard.
Right.
You ain't washed it immediately. You licked it up.
No, I did not.
It was that time that you started smelling the bottom of your mustache. You curl your lip up like exactly that.
All right,
like,
no. Because the real question is no. Because y'all directing this at the wrong person. The real question is, Phoenix, have you slipped up and got your groceries ate?
How about what now?
Have your groceries been eaten? Rock on or in?
You said when I cook the groceries.
No.
What?
Did somebody eat the booty like groceries? Because they ain't go home where they supposed to be.
The fifth.
No. That's not allowed here.
Yes, it
is. Listen. Let me talk for everybody out here in humanity. Everybody that has existed longer than 30 years of age, okay? Once you make it past 30, booty holes on the table. You wake up at 30 and you count like your teeth and all that shit. If you like me, I counted my teeth and shit. I like
Phoenix, this is why I'm thinking the answer is yes, because you're doing a lot of nodding over there.
She got her ass ate, bruh.
I know. Because she's trying to deny it, pleading the fifth.
Everyone you
are doing
confirm.
You are doing a lot of nodding.
Confirm nor deny what was done to me in my bedroom. That is my business, sir.
Bro, bro.
You're doing a lot of you're doing a lot of nodding and,
You know
and
what?
agreeing.
You know what? You ain't gonna pick on my light skinned sister, Quick. Quick, have
You
you
do
ate
it
ass
all the
before?
time. No, I
Have
had
you
not.
put your? Are you? You're over 30. Are you planning on it?
Bruh, she don't even
Yo, look,
no, because
Joe said,
Denise has the fear of accidentally farting when I do it. So she
Then
doesn't
you
want
get
to
your like a
do it.
ball head.
fear. We all have that fear.
She doesn't want to do
Bro,
That's the reason that she
you ain't never ate ass, Joe. Come on, man. You gotta eat ass, bro. Ass is cool. Ass is
Look,
cool at
Denise
40.
said,
Oh look, next subject.
Hey, look,
See what I'm
and I tell
saying?
you now, if you want, that's why Mr. Stanley and Mr. Joe and all them little mechanic niggas with no teeth, they eat
Stanley
booty
Earl.
hole, bro. They suck the booty hole.
Stanley Earl.
Hey,
You better watch
I
them.
don't care. I don't care what Billy
The
Earl
niggas
and
that
them
say,
do. I do not care what I don't care what Lee John does. Okay.
So I just
You know them
want to
niggas
say
that-
that my son is standing behind me listening to this conversation.
yeah, he need to eat ass early. Get used to it.
No, not early. Not early.
He just stopped.
Get used to it. Yeah, he ain't ready yet because he still got standards because he's still young.
Exactly.
He potent and shit. He drawing all that shit. Bro, your artistry is gonna draw you right to
Did
ass.
you say he was potent?
Yeah, he young, bro. He potent. That boy can knock up 50 women right now in a row.
Bruh.
That's called labor when you get 35. Nigga, that's labor.
Hey, so I have a message for you. My son says, I'm not taking advice from a guy who sniffs his lip like he don't want to smell the ass of the mustache.
I'll tell you what, he ain't got a mustache yet. Wait till you get one. It's called a flavor
Exactly.
saver, son. It's called a flavor saver for a reason.
You got a mustache,
Yeah.
it's called a flavor saver.
Yeah. Some women have them too, son. Some women have them too. Yeah. But eating booty is part of life, yeah. Hey, look, they don't have an eating booty gang for no reason. What she say? I getting fucked
as
in
in-
the
as
ass,
in-
but
as- As in she understands, bruh.
No, go back to that fucking comic by Denise, and then we're gonna go to Jay. Jay. We're gonna go to Jay after this because Denise is out of pocket. First and foremost, you will take a whole pee before you get a little tongue that tickles your fancy. Tickles your fancy? It's ticklish.
That's what I'm saying. Like that don't even that.
So somebody likes pain more than they like pleasure.
Then she didn't say she did. She said she understands getting done in the butt. But I don't understand it. Like Mo said, how can you take a whole phallus? How can you understand a phallus going up there and not a tongue going? I don't understand that. Because the tongue doesn't necessarily have to go in the butt.
And you got the most fastest rapping ass tongue in the East Coast. I know this motherfucker is making you spit butterflies out your belly button if he was to eat your butthole. I know he do.
He says spit butterflies out.
She turns into a fucking Care Bear, bro. Like, no.
Care Bear, though.
Yeah. I know she's spitting butterflies out her motherfucking neighbor.
Oh, wow.
Now back to Jay, yeah. He said it wasn't even heard of until after the 2000s and all. This ass eating, I beg to differ, sir.
How long has that been
it's
around?
It's been around. It just wasn't talked about. They were doing it. It's been done.
They eat butt, bro. That's why fathers are so hesitant to like be around their kids close in contact. We got to eat the mother's ass to keep them happy with them pussy. Like before then, shaving wasn't even popular, my man. Shaving wasn't even popular. So imagine eating all that bush all night long, tongue stinging. It felt like you done chewed on your gums and shit. You ate salt and vinegar potato chips, and then all of a sudden you got to talk to your kids the next day. Ain't nobody fucking around with that. That's why real fathers that eat ass, we don't want to be close to our kids. It's like, nigga, no.
He said he was saying E. coli wasn't booming until
The ass eating.
Shit. Neither was monkeypox, motherfucker. Shit.
Ace Denise by Leon Phelps. Have y'all ever seen The Ladies' Man?
Hey, listen. So, quick question, Phoenix. Do women respect a man that don't eat cat?
I would say some women, we had this conversation yesterday. Okay, so some women honestly don't like receiving head. Some women don't. They'll give it, they don't like receiving it. So I guess I can say that they would respect a man if he don't give it, if they don't get it. Some women don't though. Some women don't. They be like, this nigga don't even get head, So
Could any of your friends deal with a man that never gives head?
probably. Probably. 'cause,
Well, I'm gonna tell you now, as a man, you're gonna have to suck that straw. McDonald's milkshakes for you. You hear me? There ain't gonna be no bullshit. You gotta suck the straw.
McDonald's milkshake, bro.
I think as you get
As
older,
hard as you can suck it. Suck it. Suck it hard.
I don't think you wanna.
I want it that hard. Get it out of me. I got a demon. I need the fucking poison sucked out. I am dying right now. Get it out of me. Suck it hard. Suck it hard as shit.
Anyway, as you get older, I think head might be more important as you get older because it takes a lot longer to warm up. It takes a lot longer to be lubricated. So oral sex is probably a lot more important as you age as a woman. When you're younger, you just dripping for no reason, so stick it in. But yeah, I think as you get older, you might need it.
The crazy thing about it is that I found that like the older you get, the more you pay attention to erogenous zones. So even men, the older we get, the more we want to have our erogenous zones touched and shit like that because it takes more to get an erection. We do wake up with a hard on, but we have to maintain it. So we got to get our fetishes in order. Like some men like this, some men like that. You know what I'm saying? But I find that erogenous zones are way more fuck that. I take that back. Erogenous zones are no longer taboo. They're no longer taboo once you get a certain age. Like everybody's trying to please the other lover, right? And so everybody's trying to warm up. And so this is what we call foreplay now, right? So back in the day, you can go off your bravado, you know what I'm saying, your machismo, because you got good hips, you got this, you got that. You just gonna fuck. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hit it until it's dead, right? But after a certain age, it's gonna take that sensation, that feeling, that to know that a person cares about you. And I think that it's all through the butthole, from what I'm learning, it's all butthole.
I swear I just swear I didn't think you was going there because I was about to add to your fucking.
Yeah, no, go ahead. You can talk. But I think it's all butthole after that point. It's all balloon knots and thoughts. Like either that or I'm gonna pay for it. Like, yeah. Anybody else? Nobody?
I was about to say that also foreplay is not when you get together. Foreplay can be conversation, pictures, whatever. People forget that you have to fuck the mind too. You gotta fuck the mind, so that's important. Especially when you get older, if you flirt, if you sex, if you phone sex, whatever you do, if you get that mind going, the body would definitely follow. So that's important.
So I'm 41, right? I'm 41. I got my other compadres. Y'all are going on 39. Quick is going on like 21. Some shit like that. I think that's one of the major conversations that we don't have amongst ourselves as couples. You know what I'm saying? When we are dealing with a significant other, is what is the true turn-ons? Because we're trying to maintain a certain machismo, this, that, and the other. When whole time, what I found out is that women have way more fetishes that they want to do to a man than men want to do to a woman. We're kind of one note. We're kind of one noted, right? We live through our dicks, right? But a woman always wants to experiment and have their exploration. They've never been in that moment where a guy never said no. What is our limits, fellas? What is your limits so far in life? I mean, you won't admit it on camera, but what are your limits? What are your limits right now?
In the bedroom, don't touch my ass.
Same.
But why?
Because I don't want that.
But it's your woman. See,
That's-
but see, go ahead.
It's just something I'm not interested in.
Same. Even if it's my woman, she respects my boundaries, and that's one of them.
Bro, I'm not interested in it every fucking day. That's not something that I wake up to and just be like, you know what? Butt gotta be eaten. That's the only way I'm gonna survive this day.
Pull up Joe's comment. Joe, any sexual act that is participated in between a man and woman is not gay. Okay? And the prostate, exactly. But anything a woman does to you, it's not gay. How is that gay? If a woman is doing these acts on you, nobody said they didn't say she had to peg you. They didn't say any of that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nonsense.
Hey Joe. Hey, look,
woman,
I'm gonna say it straight up.
Ain't nobody
lying
either, Z.
No lies over here.
I'm gonna say it for every Negro that's alive right now. They talk all that shit until they get caught up in that bedroom, bro. That bedroom is a motherfucker. You hear me? When your motherfucking ass get caught off guard while she going down on you and you just regular getting head, and all of a sudden that motherfucking she go to the coin purse, the little area between the balls and the asshole, and that shit get the tingling, bro. That shit different, bro. That shit hit different.
And I wasn't talking about penetration. She doesn't have to penetrate you.
Come on, Joe.
You don't have to get I said she doesn't have to peg you. That's the penetration. I'm not talking about pegging. If you choose to get your boundaries crossed, you'll. But yeah. So and then some, like I've heard guys say they don't like women licking the gooch. Why not? Do you not know right there at the gooch is where your prostate is? So if you let her lick it and put a little pressure on it, you'll get pressure on the prostate.
Is it?
They don't have to go in the butt.
Can I ask you something? No matter how scientifically correct you want to get, why can't you accept the fact that some people just don't like that stuff?
She's not licking your ass. She's licking under your balls.
Why can't you accept that some people just don't like that?
Wait, you don't like getting under your balls? What's wrong with you?
I didn't say I know. No. I didn't say I didn't like.
We getting there. He's coming close to the gooch. He's coming close.
Wait. Wait. I'm just saying, why is it so bizarre? No, because I'm talking because there is plenty of times you've addressed certain things like this.
I know.
Why? No. I'm just saying. Why do we have to be questioned when we don't like certain?
The question is just to open your horizon and think about it. There's nothing wrong with you not liking it. But the thing is, the area that I'm speaking of is under your balls. You have a line from the top of your balls around the bottom that goes down. Let her hit that line. She does not have to lick your butt. She doesn't have to lick your butt. But it's a cutoff right there at the top. Let her get that line.
Okay, so this has been another episode of the No Filter Show, y'all. We are over time.
Oh no, we're not done, motherfucker. We're not done, nigga. We are not done yet.
So yeah, this is K Quick right here. Follow me at The Real K Quick. I am kquick.com. These vibes and faith. Y'all know the vibes. Been a great show. Love it. All that good stuff. We in here.
Hey, dog, we gotta read this shit. We got wife and hubby on here, and this shit is hilarious. She said, "Haha, I be getting on Joe's nerves and sneak credit carding him And so now,
Wait a minute, you be beat. Wait a minute, wait a minute, Joe.
minute.
Wait a minute, Joe. You be getting BET uncut it. You got tip drill? Because that's what happened in the tip drill video. He slid the card down.
You don't
on,
have to
OJ.
tell us. You don't have to say stop focusing on my dick. Go onto that space. If she's down there and she's on your ball, eventually she's gonna lick under the ball. That's a sensitive spot right there. Why not? I'm
And
not
be
telling you
proud.
to get your ass ate. Damn it.
And I'm gonna say this, fellas. Be proud if a woman wants to, because you have to be very careful. Like, women aren't gonna go nowhere where they don't want to go. If it's disgusting, they're never gonna want to venture in those areas. They're not gonna want to do anything to you. You dig? So let's talk about
Poor Joe. Poor Joe. Sarah, don't do him like that, Sarah.
He said, "Tain't happening."
Yo.
Hey, look, whole T, fellas. Though, hey, listen, y'all. We have fetishes. Women have fetishes. It can't all be thugged out. It is impossible for a man to be with a woman and just always want to fucking fuck. It's impossible. Some days you're going to want to take off and just make some fucking sweet ass love, bro. Like, you're going to want to stroke yourself until you have a stroke. You understand me? It's a big ass difference. And that sloppy kissing and wherever with the bro, that shit is different, bro. That's a whole nother level. That's like getting high, bro. That's and who am I to shut down a woman's fetish if she don't feel like it's emasculating? I think that's the key part, is that we don't have enough women on the panel tonight that to talk about this. Is that emasculating to men if you were to perform these acts, because that's your fetish as a woman? Talk to us, Phoenix.
Now, I like the fact that you brought that up, because it is, to some women, they will look at you different. They want to push the limits to see if you'll let them, how far you'll let them go. And then if you let them go to a certain point, then they will judge you. And that's usually women who aren't really in it to please you. They just want to see how far they can take it.
They're trying to exploit your ass.
Yeah. I think that's kind of why a lot of men won't allow women to do it, because they don't trust them. They've been through this, experience. But if you're with somebody who really, really cares about you and are just like, hey, we're here. You can do this to me, I'll do this to you. And it doesn't leave this fucking room. Have at it. Whatever you do, you do.
Now, is there a difference? Now, oh shit, she would leave. But to the ladies out there, we have a couple great comments. Now, nah, bro, it's not that it's gay. It's only weird when you ask for it. It's a difference. Go ahead, pull the fingers up. Hey, listen, so is there a difference between a man asking for it and you wanting to do it?
It is, because if he asks for it and we don't want to do it, we're not going to do it. We have to, stuff like that, we really have to be into, have to really want to do it. You have to be curious. Because if you ask for something and we're not curious and we don't want to do it, you're not going to get satisfied, or you're not going to get the passion from it. When somebody really wants to do something to you, you'll know.
Well, I think that satisfies all curiosities and questions. And Joe, go ahead and get that credit card swiped. It's time to check out, bro. You at Food Line right now.
Card decline.
Are you reading quick? Are you reading?
Nah. He can read them later. Read them after the show. Fuck that.
About to have time of your life, boy.
Damn, we went OT like shit, yeah.
So no, because next time Phoenix is in a relationship, if she ain't eating groceries, we gonna chastise her too.
No.
How would you know what I am and am not doing?
No.
Because you're gonna be sat under the light and you're gonna get interrogated. I'm gonna find out if your upper lip stink.
Oh shit.
What's up, Kenyatta?
I don't have a stash, nigga.
A brown one.
But I think we all have our issues as men when it comes to the taboos that are attached to our bodies. You dig what I'm saying? And so we go through this life all cold and shit and don't understand what ecstasy is and how to have a true orgasm. We just bust nuts. And I think that there's a certain level to this shit. There's a certain thing or exploration of a man that women are willing to do, but to know that you are man enough to, you know, be ticklish, motherfucker, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the whole problem with us, is that we're just too big headed.
And it doesn't have to be your butt. Do you know that y'all have erogenous zones in your inner thigh, behind your leg? It's different spots on your body that people don't usually touch.
And guess what? Your inner thighs, nigga, she gonna have to eat you out. You gonna have your legs on her shoulders, nigga, for your inner thigh, boy. You gonna spread eagle for that motherfucking feeling. It don't got nothing to do with the butt, boy. The inner thighs is a very sensitive area.
She can do it while she's down there giving you head. All she gotta do is lick certain things and nibble certain things.
No.
You gotta have your legs on nobody's
No. I want my feet tickled too, goddamn. I want to see what the fuck this shit is really about. Fuck y'all.
This has been an episode of the No Filter Show. I am K Quick, and you can follow me at The Real K Quick. Visit the website, IamKQuick.com. We will see you next Thursday, maybe.
Oh, shit. And, of course, I'm your man, G.I.Mo, a.k.a. Non-GMO. And every other Wednesday, of course, it is both sides of the coin. I thank y'all for always chiming in and supporting, man. Everybody out there, discover yourselves, love yourselves. And guess what? We don't need to know none of your fucking business. You hear me? You ain't got to agree or disagree. Do you? You dig? I'm out of here.
Phoenix.
Well, I am Taylor May Rock. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at Taylor May Rock, aka the VP of the Light Skin Coalition. Maybe we get Uncle here talk about some ass eating the next time. Man, make sure y'all tune in next Thursday, man. We here, we do that. Not next week, but the week after that. Both sides of the coin will be right back at you. And we out of here. Peace.